खड़ा है, मैं उसकी जागीर नहीं है तो वहाँ खड़ा है, अपना सामान लेने आया मैं और फिर आप घंटे की फिर अगर आप इधर मौका देने से एकदम मेन पे खड़ा हो, अगर मेन पे खड़े आपका नाम क्या है? आपसे तो भी ये बंदा मेन पे है मुशावर, मैं नाम लिख लेता हूँ ना, उसको बता दूँ भी ये बंदे ताकि उसको नोटिस में हो तो वो बताएगी जैसे करना है। हाँ जी नाम बोले अपना मुशावर, MASHAWAR, मुशावर, KALAIR प्लेयर, या मेन पे खड़े हैं प्लस मेन पे। ओके आगे फिर मैं जाता हूँ उसको कहता हूँ भाई फिर ये लो साथ आपको
They're gone, yeah? The kids are gone. Yeah. नहीं मैं ना अगर आना तुम आया हूँ तो कल करें आदमी आ रही मैं ना नहीं आया वो तो मुझे ना Yeah. Does that kill it? Yeah. Worth the effort. Well. I've got enough shit. As long as
wasn't as good, to be honest, because if you, with the SDR, if you took the camera off,
ये मेरे पास ब्लैक जैकेट है मोटी ट्राउजर नहीं है मेरे पास ट्राउजर है लेकिन दूसरे वाले खराब हो गए सॉरी यार लेगी है नीचे पहने वाली साफ तो नहीं वो जरासीम वाले तो नहीं है पुरानी पहनी है सारी मैली है
कोई मसला नहीं जैकेट का कोई मसला नहीं पठान आदमी है ना तू पठान आदमी है
इसके कैमरों में देख रहे हैं यार अभी देर लगाई जा रहा है
इसने ऐसा वो बनाए हुए इधर से जैसे हम वो क्या होते हैं जो पुलिस ट्रेनिंग में आए हो और जल्दी
नहीं वो सही बोल रहा है
पता नहीं वो ठंडा नहीं
I'm still not going to give it up. No. It's a goal. Probably better back than this. Coach you out.
The autofocus makes funny things.
He also decides to have a nose. Have a moment. And it is good. It's still good. You don't know what it is. You know what? You've got to have it.
Especially when you're on the higher escort.
Yeah.
It's literally
it's very like mechanical. It's like so you're basically got to use the auto braking.
yeah, all you have to spend serious money for one of these singers using they're like $55,000.
I'll spend on that money at this stage of the game. You go to the town.
Oh, we got the set to
Oh yeah, it's got to be so bright black. I was watching the documentary. Every single back, so it's really shocked in my backyard. Somebody in my music. You never ski it, I've done all that sports on this track.
It's not all the way, let's say, you can it's just that.
Yeah, it's just like you're doing good. Maybe you should. I'll hold it for no, they don't operate. Well, it's 8 to see collection at Fraser, or they end up in the Christmas tree. Caught them before, whatever. Yeah, it's usually lights. Yeah, caught a few lights before. I had that once with Tony Morris. God love him. We were up in Morecambe by the nuclear power station. Yeah. We were doing a live 2 minutes before we went on air. Just like, it's amazing hailstorm came from nowhere, and it's just literally like that. The hail's bouncing off his face.
Look the camera, let's have a look. You stand in front of that part, please, a second to where we need to
You're in the right place, so we're in the right place. We need to come over a bit.
I have with. Nice of that police vehicle with engine.
Hi there. Yeah, got you loud and clear. Thank you. All good. Thank you.
Too cash? No. It's a smart job.
About half 36 minutes.
To find out what's happening with this water. You've got that.
With what?
Whether or not they're having a pool. I think there was talk about it, and then I
Don't you fire guns?
What?
Don't you fire guns rather than start?
Unless we're talking about starting.
It is, exactly. Okay, thank you. Yeah, 123, 123. I know it's an Airbus.
Just a tracking shot of a Jeep. You know, it's an Airbus, you can fly the radar, it's an Airbus tight
Airbus A320. at least last time all this was broken up by sun, whereas now I'm coming straight off the back of this, which is everything I've got to say.
If anyone can use that, it's your skill.
Everything is just okay. Well, when they arrive here, they'll be greeted by very much what greeted the people who were evacuated from Wuhan in China right at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. They were brought here to be put into isolation, into quarantine effectively, and that's what's going to happen again with the 20 Brits who are currently in an aircraft over southern Wales on its way to Manchester Airport. It'll land there in about half an hour's time or so, and then a coach journey here. One would assume that in order to keep the passengers isolated, they would perhaps deplane directly onto the coach that brings them here in order to minimise any contact with anybody else at Manchester Airport. So it's likely that they'll be here just before 10 o'clock or so. Where they are going to stay is actually in staff accommodation. It's not in the main hospital block on any of the wards. It's an accommodation unit for doctors, nurses and other hospital staff, where they'll be kept for a minimum of 72 hours. Now we're expecting 20 Brits to come here. Initially it was 22, but we understand that 2 of those British citizens have dual nationality and they've chosen to make their onward journeys elsewhere to undertake their quarantine. I think one's going to Australia, not too sure about the other one. So 20 of them will arrive here. They'll be constantly monitored, have their temperatures checked, they'll be wearing full PPE when they arrive, and they'll be here for a minimum of 72 hours. If they are then still asymptomatic, still testing negative for hantavirus, then health professionals will decide where they go from there. It could be that they're allowed home or to other accommodation, depending on whether or not they're showing symptoms, and that isolation will then take another 45 days self-isolation. So they're in this for the long haul, and hopefully none of those people will test positive for hantavirus, which will obviously complicate the issues yet further. The hospital here say there is no wider risk to the public. They say that the hospital will remain open this week during that 72-hour period that the passengers and crew will be kept here in quarantine. So it's business as usual at Arrowe Park Hospital. Any patients who have concerns about procedures that they've got lined up shouldn't worry about that. They should come to the hospital as normal, and then this 72-hour period of quarantine will take place before 45 days worth of self-isolation will continue after that. I mean, self-isolation is something that we're used to from the coronavirus pandemic. This is not as serious in terms of the risk of spreading the disease, according to the World Health Organization. It can only be spread when it's symptomatic, although the problem is, as we've heard with one passenger on the French repatriation flight beginning to show symptoms actually on that flight, there is still a danger that it could be inert. It could be still in the body without showing symptoms, and it can remain so for anything up to 8 weeks, which is why we have this 45-day isolation period. So we're expecting the flight to arrive in about half an hour or so, and then the coach to arrive here sometime, assuming everything goes to plan, sometime before 10.
Going for a stroll? Yes.
Just one, eh? Huh? The boat. Yeah. You know, they're cheap, so you can get the basic model. But this is now 500 easy. Are you going to run? No.
sono andati a ma che non ho just do it from this is the designated press area. Like you say, all the standing gear
ਇੱਕ ਬੰਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਖਲਾ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਅੱਗੇ ਆਇਆ ਤਾਂ ਬੜੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਾਰੇਗਾ ਮੈਂ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀਟ ਸਿੱਧੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਲਿਆ ਕੰਬਲ ਮੈਂ ਉੱਠਿਆ ਪਿਆ ਲੱਗੀ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਗੱਡੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਸਭ ਘੱਟ ਨਹੀਂ तो फिर घट पै गया यार उन्हें बड़ी डाढ़ी गल की कि जेड़ा ना बंदे भी आख्या 5 होर घंडो अज ते नाल जेड़ा यार ना इंदी भी डाढ़ी की है तो बिहेवियर नहीं सही ये है वो है ते अज तुहानू वेखना नहीं ते कल ये आ जाए तुहाडे सारी साथ आ गई You got more live hits to do.
Are you guys going to stay there? Are you guys going to go there? Yeah.
Nice one for all followers. I appreciate you all. Keep tapping, keep sharing. Get as many people on as you can. I'd say if I sitting in his car. He wasn't sitting in his car, he was having the day shift today. Last time we were in, we were left on the standard. Yeah, it was just the day shift today. It wasn't the night. The night shift last night we were really good. Very good. It's the night shift. Lovely. As I say, it wasn't the night staff. The night staff was really good. Thanks very much anyway. Cheers, mate. Take care.
वाले धुप होंदी है ला के सुते रहे ही सुते नहीं है मैं गड्डी अगे ला के वो भी जब साडी ब्रेक होती है झंडा बेच दिंदे वो भी सुते नहीं है सुता जाता ही नहीं साडे वाले धुप होंदी है ला के गड्डी सुते रहंदे
Oh yeah, from him.
Money shot.
You charge me higher.
I'm sure that be across that other side. So, you know, I'm here anyway. I'm just here anyway.
Right, I'm going to be go down wine angle. I'm in front of you, right? If I'm really low down.
Bus definitely coming in this way.
Are you going to do a locked off camera? Or?
I reckon I'll be balanced inside. I reckon I'll lie.
You reckon? Could be.
Could be right.
Who knows? For COVID?
Same in this way. Did it, yeah?
So,
Yeah. But it's easier to get to the accommodation that way, isn't it?
Could be right. Yeah, but I'm sure I remember getting off. They got off. COVID over there. Sure they did.
Who knows?
I imagine that's what I feel like I get shot up there from the coast.
technical well, as in walk around, see if any find any clues, consult on some of this.
EPIA, final approach now. It's a bit weird. Why did they do that? And fly over the hospital? Or is that normal?
No, I think it's just a flight path, isn't it?
Is it? Oh. I could have just gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
do
that's
get
where
a
you
lot.
Oh, that's on the right side.
Yeah,
You'll
that's
see
where you
you're
go.
gonna stay for the
Yeah.
next
Have a look
3
out the
days.
right. I got the DJI ones. The only slight issue with them is they have a little bit of delay, which you don't see when you can't mix them with something that's not, you know what I mean? So you couldn't put like one hardwired mic and one of them on because you see it's like but if as long as you, all I did is if you need to use 3 or 4 nights, you just put some stress. But they're good, cheap, and they're really good. I've got trouble with them and having
You've got NFC, like you got the phone that's wireless, you're holding for this.
Yeah.
Well, but then if you do another one, if you want, I want my big mic and one. It changes, it just sounds, changes itself and it just transmits it. No, that's not the same. You can't do it.
Well, I've not been to DJI, it's the way you do it with them, you come in like a charging case with the transmitter, and you just put them all in the case, shut the lid, and they all sync to each other.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. So say if you've got a transmitter that's gone down,
okay.
You know, you can just put a spare one in there and sync to it. The actual DJI lavalier, so I bought some, I think them eyes are ones with that one for each, which is fine.
Yeah.
The DJI ones. I've still got a couple from emergency, but we've got to use them. Landed, good sign.
behind there. I think this live second camera, it's too live.
Well, given the circumstances, you would expect perhaps not. It'd be interesting to see exactly what strategy the health authorities use in order to deplane these individuals and then get them from Manchester here to Arrowe Park Hospital on the Wirral. It's a journey probably take about an hour or so by coach, maybe a little bit longer depending on traffic. But one would assume that the passengers and crew who are the British nationals, 20 of them, once they are deplaned, will probably go straight on to a coach on the runway or on the apron, as you might imagine, in order to minimise their exposure to airport staff and other members of the public who are in the usual arrival areas of Manchester Airport. So I would expect to see, once the plane has come to a rest and those passengers begin to deplane, that they will be put up straight onto a coach which will bring them here, and once they're here they will be in quarantine effectively for 72 hours under controlled circumstances. According to the hospital here, they refer to it as a managed setting for 72 hours. During that time, of course, they'll be constantly monitored, temperatures checked, blood tests done and so on, to see if they do have any indication of the Hantavirus. But this is a virus that can remain dormant in the body, asymptomatic, for anything up to 8 weeks. So of course, that's why there is such a long quarantine period, which is planned, or a long isolation period planned for those 20 Brits when they do finally get back onto terra firma. 72 hours initially here at Arrowe Park. Then, if they are deemed fit to be released from the quarantine here, they will then go either to their own homes to self-isolate for 45 days or to other arranged accommodation, depending on their circumstances. When they're staying here at Arrowe Park, then they won't be staying in the main hospital building itself. They won't be staying on any of the wards as part of the main hospital. They'll actually be in an accommodation block which is used by doctors, nurses and other hospital staff, so that will keep them away from the general hospital population, and because of that the hospital says that it can then continue to operate as normal. So anybody who does have any operations or minor procedures or want to come to the hospital to A&E or to outpatients, they should continue as normal and not be concerned about the fact that there will be 20 people here who potentially are carrying the Hantavirus. The hospital here, well used to undertaking these quarantine procedures. Back at the start of the COVID-19 outbreak in 2020, the people who were airlifted, who were evacuated from Wuhan, where the virus started, were brought here and they were quarantined here at Arrowe Park. So it's a hospital that's well used to these sort of situations. The World Health Organization, we're hearing from the Director General there, saying this isn't a serious pandemic risk like coronavirus. This virus is not easily transmitted, nowhere near as easily transmissible as the COVID-19 virus, and so it presents no real major health risk to the wider public. So the passengers and crew, those 20 British nationals, 2, as you say, who were brought off the ship, decided not to fly back. They've got dual citizenship. They've gone to other onward destinations. We believe one's going to Australia, not too sure about the other one. But the ones who are coming here, this is just going to be the start of a 45-day isolation period, the first 72 hours of which are going to be under pretty serious scrutiny and observation here at Arrowe Park.
Yeah, with our flight.
supposed to be about 10 half now, 10 so it's not too bad. I'm going to see if there's more news and when there's a lot of jam and that is just made for more occupied. Don't be worrying about stuff, I'll still ready. Alright guys, I love you, I'll speak to you tomorrow, safe journey down.
Really a bit rude. In the car? No, this is the...
Gans, mate.
Huh?
Gans.
What's this? What's this?
Didn't want to die. That's a wine and bone. Are we assuming it's going up here? Yeah. COVID then.
And the residents could be announced.
So we're going to start looking in from the distance. I'm probably doing live, I guess.
Marshall.
We're watching. Yes. Well, yeah, one of you can stand by that. Yeah, I can set a recording.
ਚੱਲ ਆਖੜ ਦੇ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਵੜਦੇ ਨੇ
My phone, but I think
ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਵੜਦੇ ਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਪਿੱਛੋਂ ਦੂਜਾ
I'll
ਦੂਜਾ
just set a recording live.
Turn it off now.
We've got an hour and 18.
To be honest, you didn't see the back end of the bus.
Are you going someone running that?
No.
There will be one of us.
Oh, you someone stood by it.
What about that?
Sorry?
Yes, like that.
Because then
I'm not
otherwise I can hear the voices will come down.
No, like that.
Not now, but
Not for the next hour and a half.
no.
Has anyone got a top light?
It's like
Which one? It's not. Oh, it's live, is it? Sorry.
it's not tungsten. And it's dark as well.
So what time are you on call in the morning?
Last one. But it wasn't massive breaking news on it. It was just some of cost of living or whatever. It was with Safe Iceland or whatever. So.
Who have you got tomorrow?
Dingy.
Chingy. So is he overnighting here as well?
Well, yeah, he's at that village Italian.
Yeah. Okay.
Just stand back just a bit. We're getting a little bit of feedback.
No. Not from me. You getting a bit?
Fever.
Yes.
No, I had to check. We were thinking where I say two. And we were saying
Have you been here? We're not around.
Yes, short was 6. And then this morning.
Nice already, just doing.
That's what we think.
Yeah.
This way.
snappers on this thing.
All right, they're going to come to me straight.
Honestly, we've got minutes.
Far from it, Jonathan. No, I mean, of course, there will be concerns. They will be very worried, especially now that we know that one of the passengers on a repatriation flight from Tenerife back to France has begun to show symptoms. This is a disease that can remain unidentified, asymptomatic for anything up to 8 weeks, and there's going to be a long incubation period potentially for the health officials and those passengers and crew who are coming here to worry about. So they'll be in isolation here for 72 hours initially, and during that 72 hours, of course, they'll be regularly monitored by health service professionals here, their temperatures taken, blood tests done and so on, to make sure that there is no evidence of hantavirus. If there is, if anyone shows symptoms or if they are tested positive for hantavirus, they will be taken to the Royal Liverpool Hospital, which has a specialist infectious diseases unit, and so they are well capable of caring for anyone given that situation. If they don't show any symptoms and do test negative, they will then be allowed to go and self-isolate in their own homes or in suitable other accommodation. When they're here, they won't be on the wards in the hospital. They'll be in an accommodation unit, which is used by doctors, nurses and hospital staff. That's been cleared out, a really sterling effort by the staff here in order to clear that building ready for the arrival of these 20 British nationals who are going to be isolating in there. They'll be isolating in basically self-contained apartments. Each apartment has its own living room, bedroom, ensuite facilities and kitchen, so they will be pretty self-sufficient and reasonably comfortable while they're here. But it could be a nervous 72 hours, especially, as I say, the French passenger showing symptoms on a repatriation flight back, the British citizen Tristan da Cunha, who only started showing symptoms 2 or 3 weeks after he left the ship itself. So clearly they are not out of the woods yet, but we are being reminded that this isn't like the COVID-19 pandemic, even though this was the hospital that the initial evacuees from Wuhan were brought to when they first came back to the country to self-isolate and to be monitored in case they had the coronavirus. So this is a hospital that's well used to dealing with situations such as this. As I say, those passengers, they'll be referred to as guests rather than patients here at Arrowe Park Hospital, will remain here for at least 72 hours under constant observation, and then be allowed to self-isolate at home for anything up to 45 days is the recommendation given the potential dormancy of this virus, that it could resurface anything up to 8 weeks after people have been exposed to it. But we are being reminded that this isn't a repeat of the coronavirus outbreak. This is a known disease. This is a disease that is manageable and that doesn't transmit anywhere near as easily as the coronavirus. And so the people who are coming here, 20 British nationals, will be closely monitored, and the hospital will operate as usual because they're in a separate building. The staff here say that the hospital itself will operate exactly as planned. This will be with inpatients, outpatients appointments, or minor procedures, anything like that. They are advised to carry on as normal. The hospital itself will be functioning as normal, but of course with these 20 guests staying for 72 hours initially in the accommodation normally taken up by doctors and nurses.
see any coming out, is it?
Who did the interview with the woman from work?
It was BBC Four.
I see.
Miss Squeaky Lady.
Hello,
Yes.
it's Jim at Arrowe Park in
Sit the right
Wirral. Hiya mate, I'm doing the arrival of the coach from. I've been. Granada have asked me, can I squirt it back to you live because they've got nobody there now. So I've just fired it up. You're like take control. It's in the ready mode. It's on your system. That's just as far as I'm aware. It's just for us. The bus arrival at Arrowe Park, yeah. So I mean, I'll record it here as well, but it might save us some time if you squirt it back live. It's GR.
No, I'm saying don't bother swimming round.
Yes,
I think you should just carry on so you've got that real shot.
Yeah, and it's in ready mode, so you should be able to.
And then I can pick it up here as well. I'll follow it down.
Yeah, you can. It'd probably be
Good decision.
Unless I let it go out of shot.
I don't know whether you want
Well, there is that as well, yeah.
leave it recording or you want me to record it.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to. It's not like we're tracking it live now.
Okay, no worries. Thanks for that. Thanks, bye. Well, there'll be nobody at Granada now till we've gone over, so there'll be somebody in about 5ish in the morning. I expect they all have gone over. Will you? Oh, God love you. Alright, okay. I'm sure we'll sort it. Okay, thank you. Bye. Bye.
Yeah.
Are you okay there?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Mate, am I good here?
You're not good enough.
Yeah.
But your points don't expire.
I don't want to pay a lot for my flights.
In China, right at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic outbreak. So they know what they're doing. The passengers and crew will come here and will be staying in flats where they have their own kitchen, bedrooms, of course, and they will be isolated here for 75 hours while they are assessed and then work out whether they can isolate at home. So a little while ago, I spoke to Janelle Holmes, who's the chief executive here at Rural University Teaching Hospital, and I asked her what's going to happen to these passengers
And that was stockpile fuel. Yeah, stockpile fuel, but I don't know if it's going to bite her on the arse unless it clears up in the next month.
Hello.
Alright, I'll ring.
There we go.
Do you know if there's any more lights? I would like to just look after the loo before all this thing tips off. Yeah.
ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਬਹੁਤ 35 ਕਿੱਲੇ ਜ਼ਮੀਨ ਹੈ ਉਦੋਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਇਹ 50 ਆਉਂਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਅੱਬੂ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਮੈਂ ਸੋਫਾ ਦੀ ਬਾਡੀ ਕਰਾਈ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਜ਼ਮੀਨ
That's enough time. Go. Yeah. All right, yeah, go. In the next hour.
You can look after the gear.
तो फिर भी 35 किले भी बचा रहा कटिए ना बच्चों के लिए सत्तुआ से फालू जाता है 4 किले
You need this to carry on watching what you're watching.
That's fine.
Yeah, I just want to keep it up.
I know you from somewhere. I don't know where.
Here at Arrowe Park Hospital.
Are you friend of people?
They will be assessing while they are doing. Should anyone they will take them to specialist hospital in Liverpool. They won't be treated here, even though they are on the site of the hospital. Take them to a specialist centre in Liverpool. They've already been screened and no one is showing any signs of illness at the moment. And assuming after 72 hours all is well, they will go off.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do that.
It's 6 weeks of self-isolating. So I think we shouldn't underestimate how not everyone will be able to do that. Obviously, if you're a parent or someone, it might be appropriate to return to great.
Sky won't. We can't afford. Sky can afford helicopters.
This is just the beginning.
Sky will be.
Aurora Sky's got the
Thank you.
So you used to have 2 of those.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
it was breaking up.
Well, it's talk of Sky taking over ITV, isn't there? At some point. Yeah, I don't want to talk on quiet at the moment. Have you heard anything about it? Sky taking over ITV? That was all the
I haven't
talk.
heard what the ins and outs are. I'm thankfully out of all the politics and everything. I'm never down in London, so
Me too. But
no idea.
First down though was when we didn't broadcast.
Yeah. So
No.
as soon as I work for both of them,
Yeah, well,
I'm ideally placed to
yeah.
not know something, but I know nothing.
Likewise.
I'm thinking that's our helicopter. So that's tracking,
So
tracking the
Ameston,
plane.
yeah.
So I'm assuming he's now tracking the coach.
Yeah, so Ameston's not that far away.
Unless he's going back to
Refuel.
from Barton.
Yeah, going to, actually Barton's playing, he could be going to Refuel.
That's what I'm thinking. So
Ameston's very near to Barton.
It looks like he's going back to base. I wasn't sure if he was coming out to 62, but it's
Put some more petrol in it. Bit of diesel.
yeah.
£2
Bit of pink
litre.
diesel.
Pink diesel. Sure, helicopters run great like that.
It's not in the hands anymore. It's the only helicopter I could see anywhere on this. So, let's see if our desk will follow in the shots to see if.
But then it's getting dark as well, so the heli probably has to return. Unless he has serious kit on board.
Side. I'm sad enough to stick the laptop. It's crossing the line. It is. Yeah. Okay. And they're pooling that somewhere.
And it's 2 buses.
Will they pull one?
White and black.
2 buses. I saw one on the. Yeah, that makes sense if there's 20 on.
Yeah, probably does, wouldn't it? Just so I know, you staying down there?
Someone will be crouched here.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
To man this.
Yeah.
I'm going to be over that camera.
Oh, right, okay.
I would laughing my head off about when the buses arrive right at your life.
Yeah.
Well, that's it basically is what's going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you go in the other
Reporter's dream.
So they're going the other way. I don't understand why we sent to our pool.
Well,
it's not our pool.
I suspect maybe it's because it's a Sunday night and they just couldn't get around to working it all out. You know.
They did it for the interview I shot.
Oh, did they?
The interview I shot went straight into ATN. And
I said to our desk. Hello, Jim Cuff. Hi, mate. Yeah, I mean, I haven't got any comms. Do you want me to put some comms on? Probably doesn't matter, does it? Okay, so I'll do 1 and 10 and then... Yeah. What time are you on there? 4 minutes past 10, you can start transmitting. Alright, so I'll make sure after 10 o'clock it is. Yeah, no. Alright. Yeah, okay, thanks for the heads up. Cheers, bye.
Shot from the airport.
Oh, are they? They're going to
So we must have a camera there. And then it's a case of whenever it arrives here. But, I mean, we still have left the plane, so there's no way the coach is arriving here before our hitting attack. So then it'll be up to you to negotiate with them. I've just suggested to the desk. Well, I'm trying to get the shot. Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is.
Good life.
Still on the plane then?
I thought they were going to just rush them out.
Yeah, still on the plane. Oh well, looks like it might be going into tomorrow.
You reckon?
Europe or two, would you get off the plane in the next half hour? What is it, on Sunday night from Manchester Airport, 45 minutes? Yeah, to be here to
So you're going to have a police escort.
probably, yeah. So, even if they haven't,
Yeah, I think that's the plan, isn't it?
It's Sunday night, so it's not going to take long, is it?
Show up your camera.
Yeah.
Two blokes who killed. Generic. No, because do they all? Is that standard?
Sure enough now.
Do you know who you've got?
No.
I might be able to give us a heads up.
Don't know.
I assume they'll be close. I assume they'll be close out, won't they, for film?
Well, I'd have thought so.
In which case,
I'm putting this out wide. I don't know whether this is
I suggest you should.
I think Stu's putting his out live, so I don't know if they've come to us.
Like,
Okay.
Wait,
So we're going to stream it out.
No, it should be an anti-inclusive handball. Really nice.
What was I saying? So were you just on today for this?
Yeah, we got to be in Grenada, right? We had like a pre-film with like some ham drama thing. Oh, right, yeah. It's this act, so it's a bit. Yeah. I was laughing with the reporter saying, in my mind, have you ever seen that Ricky Gervais sing Afterlife?
Yeah.
Do you remember the ham thing?
I said, in my mind, it's going to be exactly like that.
that guy who runs the Amjam in Afterlife just had me in tears. It's
Yeah.
just brilliant.
Yes.
It's super.
It's such a good show, that,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's really fun. He's giving that musical taxi driver. Even the Afterlife.
Well, she won't watch
stand
it.
up and
Yeah, absolutely. She'd only seen it. Yeah, I do as well. Yeah.
The Office, I think my Office
No, I mean, I've watched that after. I watched that all off twice. It's just so bad. So many like really
and the outtakes, you see what
I haven't seen the outtakes.
Go on YouTube and put the outtakes.
Oh, right, I can do that.
The outtakes of the psychiatrist.
Yeah, they're good.
On YouTube, we've got a few.
Quarter 11.
So the worst of this is so when other people go to the rest of the six last time, they have to do another 10 because he's really good.
It's like there's a car show with piece of code.
Oh, yeah.
It's like being outside the river track. The thing is, how cool is
In theory, well,
Did you have to do much election?
I ended up doing it for ITV Wales. Granada were just so slow deciding what we wanted to do.
So where were you?
I was in Commons Key. That was a day council, it was great. I always got the So, no, it was great. It was good. Bizarre. Like me, I was there fighting the it was me, the reporter, and the producer. Not just me putting the camera and doing it outside. I was being
What were they all doing? What is there to do for that kind of thing?
you couldn't leave. And we were on like this
Clipboards and iPads.
Yeah, we were on like a little balcony. In fairness, they were all dead nice.
Yeah.
You
Guaranteed. Yeah, maybe got this
staff then. Yeah, it's just like.
Thank you.
I think we're about 10:15.
Oh, right.
I think so. And I think. I don't know if we're going to get. I think there's an ITA camera. Yeah, another one that's fast, of course.
So apparently they're loading the bus now. They're loading the bus now. Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah.
But through doing players. So basically, about getting bitten by the dog.
Oh, really?
Getting a bit nippy.
It is chilling off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Clear sky.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
We're off the plane yet?
Hey?
We're off the plane yet?
Yeah, I think they're being loaded onto the coaches. I don't know.
They're still not left?
I don't know, to be honest. Fraser, do you know if they've left yet? No.
The last night they hadn't even got off the plane.
Oh,
By the time the helicopter pulled out, they hadn't even got off the plane. So I think I'd say I'm putting this out live to get the partnership.
Something that he can do to...
Yeah, lights all over the place now. Pick anyone you want.
Pick any lights.
Colour temperature. You've got like 42, 45. Yeah.
Oh right, it must be something you can do.
I think ever like something, is it?
No.
Lights on? No lights on.
Lights!
There you go.
Not on the news doing that, mate.
No.
Yeah, live.
Do you know where Leslie went? On the desk in a car, keeping warm.
You should stop thinking that it's open as much
We won't say anything about it anyway.
No, it was
As Beth said, who the fuck was he today? Especially when it's only on there as a jolly, yeah. And it's just trying to be professional, mate. You're not a fan. If you're on here as a fan, be a fan and leave me alone. Yeah. If you're on here as someone working for Sky News, take your fucking Lincoln City top off and act like a grown up. You gollum. Is he? He always has to watch it.
Hello, Jim Cook.
Yeah.
Hi, mate.
Well, this is it. I thought it was, but as I said,
Okay. Yeah, I can do comms now. Yeah, it's not a problem, mate. Give us 2 minutes. Okay.
No, but, it goes to yes. That's a bit of a fucking
Nazis in underpants.
Underpants.
So So
It's my
football this thing, you're not going to bother.
It's like, you ever see that one at Dortmund? That's the best. It's just the fucking...
Shall I remove my underpants? You're not the usual
right,
guy.
should have comms now. Yeah, I've got it, mate. Yeah, got comms.
Oh no, we can get it in camera without.
With the rain.
Yeah, I've got you. Yeah. Okay, all right.
Mrs. Purchase.
Cheers. Thank you. Bye.
Well, he still calls him Mrs. Purchase. Here comes the pig. The prostitute's local. Can you hear me, Tony? Can you hear me? I can hear you from that goes. Yeah, and check the finger off the bottom. This is San Fandango.
I think you can move them.
About cold. Starts talking to him. He's trying to get the right guy. He's doing an interview with him.
Tom's there with the camera. I'm standing here. Coppers here, and this auditor guy just comes like this, just comes and steps into the in between us into the shot like this with his camera, like in the guy's face. I go, just a minute, mate, just a minute. Can we just finish what we're doing? I can do what I like. You can't stop me.
Hi, it's Jim again in Arrowe Park. I just flag up, there's loads of snappers here, so there'll be loads of flashing. You might need to go flash.
Just do it. Why, is it something that you don't want to know?
No worries, cheers, thanks, bye.
No, I'm recording it to be broadcast, so clearly. It's just like that. So I just said to the copy. So I think we've got one more from that. I'm here all day. So then he starts talking to Paul. I just turned back and I'm not giving a thought. ITV are paying me for content. You're not paying for content. I'm not giving you content. Which is what you're after. So he stands there, right behind me, talking to Paul, and then raising his voice and looking at me saying, clearly wanting me to turn around and say, who are you calling? So I just thought, and he's going, and then he's talking about mainstream media, and he's going, so who are you with? And then we're working on Converse, I'm actually from ITV. He's going, oh, I suppose you're not so bad. The BBC, they're the worst. It's not but ITV, it's so bad, I suppose. And Colin goes, oh, well, we're all the same. We're all the same way. We're all just... I'm just thinking, Colin, what are you thinking? And then sure enough, there's Colin on YouTube saying that all mainstream media, I work in mainstream media, I work for ITV, and yeah, we're all ahead of each other. I just thought, I don't think anyone I work for, I just thought, just whenever we're around,
He thought he was on breakfast later in the morning.
yeah, because obviously that's it's Rich Pickett's for them, isn't it? It's absolutely. So what happens with the ITV?
So, do we know if they're on the coach yet?
They're going to a cafe at 6.
So for the gathering shop,
Well, I will be on my hands and knees, as is my inferior position.
I'll keep this on a locked up way.
Yeah. I'll be in serious trouble.
Get something to kneel on, don't kneel
Yeah,
on this
I will.
gravel. It's not good for you. Knocking your car with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Not going to burn them all the way. It's not the dark on the bottom. Let's do that. When they end up going down, and the big stuff is yeah, Charles
Yeah.
He was predicting all the
Yeah, exactly.
and whatever.
There's no point arguing, because you can't argue.
But he used
Yeah. But you can't get into a conversation with him because you can't argue with stupid. But he's been there talking. He's been there for 2 hours. People with cameras. Why such a spend on time pointing cameras? That's a weird story. I'm going to be there all day. You should chuck him off. It's not going to press passes. I wanted to see our press passes. Yeah. Yeah. Probably There's going to be a lot of flashing.
But it's all going to come this way.
Yeah.
They're all going to turn. So it's going to be either really good that or it's going to Did anybody get that? No.
So I sort of feel like I was only like 20 minutes in there.
You would.
Famous one.
Camera at least.
Dinner. Something like that. And he literally starts off the day I suggested. So I said, oh my God, we go back to Arrowe Park.
Then we look for birds or... Are we expecting
I mean, where we were over that side before, yeah, they let us over that car park, and that's where you get a real shot of the building, and then you go over the coast. But we're at the back now, so it's that way behind.
And obviously you're going, yeah, not too bad. So we can get a direction of what we're trying to.
That's great, but they're quarter of a mile away from me. I am not going to get them to come out and be out of the window. Anyway, I've also got that. Like you said, oh, no.
They had to go and really
as of 9:15, we were still waiting for him to leave the plane. But then we decided to have a look at so I think we're not expecting, even if they get
there is a full count.
Is there?
Right, the 89.
All right.
You offering your shot like here?
Yeah.
She's offering his shot like he's scanning. There's no point in me being here if would yours be involved in the UV given like here?
I would have thought, I mean, nobody mentioned the pool for me,
but even if it's Stu, we need to white so I go keep the live view up. Are they going to take, is the idea that we have all our shots live? Yeah. The entrance over there, get it turning in. So otherwise, if I'm here, I'm going to get the same shots. Well, not the same, but
yeah, it's very similar, isn't it? We'll have,
yeah, it's all pool.
You wouldn't use mine on.
It's all pool, is it? Yeah. And so I think because they're going to come down there. But it's blue. If you've got blue lights on, it's going to look brilliant coming down there. When they're going to come into here, why have a look at the traffic?
How late are you all staying for the shot?
I'm staying. Yeah, he's staying. Yeah, we're all staying. So let's split up the shots.
One big happy family.
3 different shots tomorrow to pay for a very short package.
He likes stereo.
So there's only 20 of them.
Nowhere to hide.
Be a good shot that, won't it?
Yeah, give you a nice long shot. Are you staying here?
Yeah, I'm going to stay here. I'm just going to follow it around.
stairs were connected and the coaches were ready about half an hour.
We'll keep that running longer. As I understand it, when we pulled on the ground,
Still there?
Still there. So we've got a combo of, we've got a second camera wide, which are mad because obviously I just wanted to check everything. Okay. And we're across them because they literally, there are versions of them as well.
Chilling off.
I will be scooching.
Yeah, if it goes dark, it's off now.
Take this out.
You put it off and on.
Put it back in a couple of days ago.
I'm taking all my winter salopettes out.
So that's like
That's all autofocus there, so you can just do a little.
security man, and then I take it down to do just up.
Yeah. And then Stu, I mean, you could cut it, it's not, there's not much tighter because it's a nice big wide lens. But Stu will follow it with a tight anyway, we'll get that shot. So.
Exactly.
Lovely.
Big loving.
What camera's on it now?
Aye.
Jeez.
Ben Hur.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the first day when I used to work in drama and Doctors is the first AD on it, when he was from South Wales. Wrong end of Wales. And anyone would take a lot of time on it, or with an extra camera on, or yeah, make it be like, oh come on, we're not filming Ben Hur.
So if they turn out in chariots, that would be really cool.
Have you got that unit already? You have got it?
Yeah.
Sure, I took it.
No, I've got it.
Ooh, actually, you guys standing on the terminal complete shot. Not you. I know you're going down.
I'm going to go down, I promise.
I just realized you standing there is killing half my shot.
Why?
Yeah.
You're going to get it as it comes round?
Yeah, of course.
What about if I move back a little bit?
Yeah, I'm debating if I go over there with the cameras.
Oh, yeah.
It gives you a different view. Yeah. And especially with pool and everything.
Yeah. I'll make it over there, actually.
But then you don't get the shot down there.
Well, where do we think they're going? Just into the car park?
No, they go straight to the end.
Where
right
the lights,
to
where the car. Okay.
Where that
Yeah, I'm thinking of going there as well. But then
I don't have a big enough lens to get But yeah, anyway, to be honest.
Pretty dark down there, isn't it?
Huh?
Pretty dark down there.
Yeah. Right, let's just step to the right a sec.
You see where the cop van is? That's where they go down.
Right. Right, well, where the police vehicle is.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you're not going to use that iron up cam. You'll be gone. They haven't set off now. I'll put it away. Well, we don't know how definite it's covered there. Yeah, you see the arrival van. Oh, there we go. I'll put it away. We don't need it. I'll only forget it.
Got in. 8 minutes past 11. Oh, 15.
Turn your guns on.
No. Oh, bloody hell, you let the camera go for it. I think we're trying to speak to you. That's the right side.
All the same.
No, we've got comms. Is it on?
Yes. Hello. Yes, I have now, thank you. Hi there. Yes, loud and clear, thank you. Yeah, got that, thanks. Thank you.
Shot for you. Just a second, get the light right. Where's Walter? Further back.
Hello. Hello. Yeah, good, thanks. How's it going? Yeah. Yes, no probs. I think from what we've been told, yeah, it sounds that way.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm still, if it's the best thing for 11 foot, I'm quite happy to still find out do the 7 as well. Yeah, yeah. Hi.
So it is this one just underneath the metal. That's it.
I'm not going home, I've got a hotel, so yeah, so it's not like I'm driving all the way back to yes. No worries. Thank you. Cheers.
I'm so sorry. I tell you what, I felt really guilty. I thought, how cheeky am I to bring this
Chilling off, you know. Little split screen.
I'm very sorry, but sorry. Hello?
Please.
What's happening?
He's got a live shot.
Yes, get out the shot.
Thank you. I don't know why they're constantly live on that.
We're going to block?
They're constantly live.
Well, we will be doing a live in
Yeah, no, that wasn't a problem. They shoot a lot around it.
Oh, right. It's 20 possibly.
Yeah. That police
Well,
van has been moving in the last 10 minutes, moving backwards and forwards all the time.
Yeah. Don't know what they
Did they leave the airport?
I don't know. I'm hoping so. I'm really hoping so.
Switched on there.
Oh, so yeah. Track one.
That's not the right line.
I don't know if they're still doing it.
I don't know, I haven't seen one for ages.
Yeah. You reminded me.
Is this it? Oh,
I think they're over VT.
After what's been a very long and pretty traumatic day of travelling, and we got a sense of the logistics of Sarah's report. When they get here to Arrowe Park, possibly within the next hour or so, they'll be shown into individual apartments. They've got their own living rooms, their own bathrooms, their own kitchens, all self. They'll spend 72 hours here where their health will be assessed. If anyone does
okay, thank you.
they'll be transferred to a specialist unit in Liverpool. But assuming all is well, after 72 hours they'll be escorted to their homes if that's the best place for them to self-isolate. We shouldn't forget, of course, that all these 22 people, this is not the end of the process. This is the beginning of a further 6 weeks or so of self-isolation. So that could be really quite challenging in a very long period.
The editor was posting that door. Have a good evening, mate. Good evening. Got it outside the hospital across the line.
Beagling in a hospital car.
It's exactly what I'm doing this Saturday.
Not your average Sunday car, really.
Okay.
But it's a doubler in there.
Is yours or Royce's?
No, it's
Yeah, 20 so far. 22 disembarked from the MV Hondius at Tenerife. Only 20 have flown back here to the UK. The other two have dual citizenship, so they have flown on to alternative onward destinations. One of them, I believe, to Australia. Not too sure about the other one. But we know that the plane landed just before 9 o'clock. We were watching it as it came in, but I think there was quite a long delay on the tarmac, so it's unclear yet how long the passengers were on the plane before they were allowed to deplane. Obviously there would be strict controls in place to prevent them mixing with any of the public or any of the airport staff, going through the normal channels at Manchester Airport. It looks as though they were going to deplane directly onto the coach that's going to bring them here. So once they are on that coach, we're expecting it to take a little over an hour or so to get here to Arrowe Park. Once they arrive here, they'll be staying in accommodation, not in the main hospital, not on any wards. They'll be staying in what is normally accommodation for hospital staff.
updates as a
other hospital staff. So they'll be staying in self-contained flats. If they are a couple, they'll be able to stay in those flats as a couple. Otherwise, individual travellers will have their own flats, their own living rooms, their own kitchens, ensuite facilities and so on. So reasonably comfortable. And this is a hospital that is no stranger to going through this sort of procedure. This was where evacuees from Wuhan in China at the start of the COVID-19 outbreak were brought, British nationals were brought here to undergo tests and quarantine and isolation here. So the hospital is well used to dealing with this. This isn't a situation as potentially serious as COVID-19. According to the World Health Organization, hantavirus is not as easily transmissible as the COVID-19 virus or even typical colds and flu. You need to have pretty intense contact in order to pick up this disease, but it means that they'll stay here for 72 hours in quarantine. They'll obviously be monitored, the temperature's taken regularly, blood tests taken regularly. They'll be wearing PPE on the coach, and when they arrive here, and only be able to remove that once they're in their isolated units, and they'll stay here for 72 hours initially, and then they'll be allowed, if they are still symptom-free and they test negative for hantavirus, they'll then be allowed to self-isolate in their own homes. That isolation will take 45 days, so they're in this for the long haul. It's a long period of isolation, and that's because hantavirus can remain dormant, remain asymptomatic in the body for anything up to 8 weeks. We've seen one example already of one of the French people who were evacuated from Tenerife actually beginning to show symptoms on the plane back to France. So there are still concerns that some of the people who come here could still be carrying it. They'll be here for 72 hours initially. If they do show any symptoms, or if they do test positive for it, they'll be taken to the Royal Liverpool Hospital and their specialist units there for dealing with tropical and infectious diseases. So still no sign of the coach here. We're assuming that it will arrive sometime in the next hour or so, and then they'll begin their 72 hours of isolation here at Arrowe Park. Thank you.
Saying in the next 15 minutes.
Well, no, the one said as live.
Where did you read all that from then? Like, where did you read what you were saying from then?
It's in my head.
Is it already in there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right down there. But I was thinking, where's he reading it from? They usually have like a screen or something.
Oh no, not when we're out on location like this. Don't normally have auto cue.
It's all to death. It's all in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right. It's right. That's coming to my shores, so I don't like it. It's scary, isn't it? It's quite scary, isn't it? So,
yeah, well,
a lot of people like think, well, this got to be lockdown number.
I think, yeah, obviously it sort of brings back, it can trigger a few sort of, you know, unfortunate memories, can't it? And again, with this being the hospital at the moment, so yeah, the similarities. But I think this is, according to World Health Organization, it's nowhere near as, you know, potential for a pandemic like that, because it's a known disease. They already have the vaccinations, they already have treatments for it, which they didn't for COVID. So, you know, they say it's manageable.
And you're going to have like prolonged contact, haven't you, for this one?
It's going to be quite intense, quite close contact. Yeah, so
I will. Touch wood, everyone's all right, mate, today. Well done anyway, thank you.
All right, mate, no worries, take care.
Just to let you know.
I think I need to deal with battery, just to be sure. Crazy, surely they're going to want to arrive at 10 minutes. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, it's only if there's no sign. Whereabouts do you want? We knew that 5 or 10 minutes. Hey? Yeah, yeah.
hope it's not 5 then, thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
Dawn was just past the 2 coaches. So he said it's 10 minutes. It's going to be looking between the 2 coaches just past them. I could be with you in the next couple of minutes.
Kieran know that. He's over the other side of the road. He's at the junction.
They'll be with us in the
2
next
minutes.
couple
The
of
correspondence just passed them. There's 2 coaches.
Okay,
They're
10 minutes away.
2 minutes away.
Ready then?
Hello, they're on the way, yeah? Perfect. 2 coaches. What?
White.
2 coaches and a lot of ambulances. White. 2 white coaches and several ambulances. Thank you. Thanks. Bye bye. Bye bye.
No markings, completely white. That's
Just
what
white, and you'll see because there's lots of ambulances as well.
Here we go, I think.
Yeah, this is it.
Hi Vicky, it's Jim in Arrowe Park. Just checking you got that shot okay. Lovely, okay, I've recorded it anyway, so if there's any problem, I'm going to shut down now, mate, okay? Thank you, thanks, bye, bye.
Sally!
Whatever you want to do. Is that okay? Did you get it okay? Good, good. Everyone a winner.
Editorial policy and decisions I've had to make.
Absolutely.
Just charge my phone now. What way did they end up going? That way, straight down, yes.
Straight down. There's a road round the back.
Yeah, because Don was just on his way and he said, I was trying to call all your numbers and...
Yeah, we were all on silent.
I was like, we were all on silent, and then I just saw this, like, transcribed voicemail saying, the coaches. I was like, bloody hell.
It was quite like a shot, actually.
It was, yeah, you could see all the face masks.
You know, you've got your mic still on here?
Mic's still on.
God. Right. Where is Luke? I've kind of lost him somewhere.
No, you can't see it. Put a bit more light on you. Give me a few words, young man.
123, 123. After a 2-hour delay in Tenerife, the repatriation flight finally took off and landed in Manchester just before 9 o'clock on Sunday evening. The passengers, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
We're going. Well, after a delay of around 2 hours in Tenerife, the 20 Britons who were repatriated today came to us. Do that again, sorry.
Everyone.
Okay, say it again.
Everyone.
Except for the isolation.
Well, after an initial 2-hour delay in Tenerife, the repatriation flight, a chartered flight, did eventually take off, and the rest of the procedure has seemed to have gone pretty smoothly. The flight, normal duration, arrived at Manchester Airport just before 9 p.m. on Sunday evening, and the passengers were then deplaned onto waiting coaches on the tarmac and brought here to Arrowe Park Hospital on the Wirral. They'll stay here for around 72 hours under close scrutiny in accommodation which is normally reserved for staff here, for doctors, nurses, other medical staff here at Arrowe Park. It's the people who've been brought here for isolation won't be in any of the main wards, won't be in the main hospital itself, and as such, the hospital here says that it will be open for business as usual, despite the fact that they have 20 people staying here under observation for Hantavirus. If they show any symptoms or if they test positive for the virus, they'll be taken to the Royal Liverpool Hospital, which has a specialist infectious diseases centre there. In the meantime, if they are kept here, they'll be in individual apartments. They will have a reasonably comfortable isolation here for 72 hours while they remain under observation. Each of those apartments has its own living room, bedrooms, ensuite, and kitchen areas as well, so reasonably comfortable. They'll be in there as lone travellers, or any people who are travelling as couples will be able to stay in those units as couples. If they do then test clear for hantavirus and are not showing any symptoms after 72 hours, they will then be allowed to self-isolate at home or at other appropriate centres according to the staff here. Now that prolonged vaccination... How's lives? Why are those lives?
Yeah.
Right, I'll do it then. Don't use that one. Okay. Ready? Well, after a 2-hour delay in Tenerife, the chartered flight proceeded with no hitches. A regular flight just over 3 hours from Tenerife to Manchester Airport, arriving there just before 9 p.m. on Sunday evening. The passengers, 20 of them in total, 22 Britons disembarked the MV Hondius in Tenerife. Only 20 were brought back on the repatriation flight. The other 2 have got dual nationality and have gone to different onward destinations. One of them we believe to Australia, the other one we are unsure about at the moment. But 20 Britons were brought back to Manchester Airport. They were deplaned into 2 coaches waiting on the runway and brought here to Arrowe Park Hospital on the Wirral. This hospital, no stranger to caring for people who are under observation and on isolation because of the threat of disease, because this was the centre where people were evacuated to from Wuhan in China at the start of the COVID-19 outbreak. They'll be kept here not in the hospital itself, but in an accommodation block, 6-floor accommodation block, which is normally used by doctors, nurses and other medical staff here at the hospital. They'll be in individual apartments, each with its own living area, its own kitchen, its own bedroom and ensuite facilities. So they will be relatively comfortable here, and they'll remain under observation for 72 hours. That will mean that they'll have their temperatures constantly checked, they'll have blood tests done regularly to make sure that they're showing no symptoms of hantavirus and no positive identification of hantavirus from those blood tests. If they do test positive, they'll be taken to the Royal Liverpool Hospital, where they have a specialist infectious disease centre, and they'll be cared for there. Otherwise, they'll be here for 72 hours. They'll then be allowed to self-isolate at home or at other approved locations, depending on their circumstances. That isolation will then take 45 days. The reason behind that is because this is a virus that can remain dormant in the body for anything up to 8 weeks. We've already heard about one French passenger from the ship who actually began to show symptoms once they were on their repatriation flight back to France. So clearly no risks are being taken. The self-isolation will last 45 days in order to make sure that they aren't potentially going to spread the virus. It's not a virus that has spread as easily as COVID-19. The World Health Organization Director General was in Tenerife. He's been saying that this is not a repeat of the COVID-19 pandemic, that this is a disease which is known, treatments are there for it, not like COVID-19 where it was an unknown disease, the vaccines and treatments had to be thought up on the hoof effectively. So this is a known disease. They say that it's presenting no wider risk to the public, and the situation here at the hospital is because these people who arrived here on the coaches in full PPE are going to be kept separate from the hospital. Business will be carried out here as normal from tomorrow at Arrowe Park. That means anyone with any hospital appointments or outpatient meetings, anything like that, are advised to just continue as normal, not to worry about the situation, although some people may well be worried given that this has got